The last coding convention we'll look at is appeal and told. Sometimes readers don't know what to do when they come to a difficulty, and often they will appeal for help. If the reader stops or is unable or unwilling to proceed during the coding of the reading behaviors, the most neutral thing that you can do is tell the word to the reader. This is called a told. Because it is a teacher intervention, a capital T is written alongside rather than above the word. This is because the action was taken by the teacher, not the child. For example, Arctic, told by the teacher, would look like this. If a reader appeals for help, the appeal is turned back to him and the teacher says, "You try it." The appeal by the reader is coded as a capital A above the word, and the code for "you try it" is a capital Y, and it is written alongside the word because it is said by the teacher. Once that directive is spoken by the teacher, many things can occur. For example, species, appealed to by the child, turned back with "you try it" by the teacher, can be then read accurately, and it would look like this. Another example would be a child would appeal, the teacher would say, "You try it," the child would substitute special, and the teacher would give the child a told, and this is how that one would look. Another example, the child appeals, the teacher says, "You try it," the child does nothing, and so a told is given by the teacher so that the reading can move along. It looks like this. Another thing that might happen is a child might say speckle for species and then say something like, "Is that right?" If the teacher believes that the child's done everything that they know how to do, the teacher would give the child a told, and it would be recorded like this. Now you'll listen to a reading, but you won't code it. Beginning on page 1, listen to both the reader and the teacher. Watch as the reading is coded on the form. Do you ever wonder how animals stay warm in cold? I don't know that word.
You try it. Environments.
They can't wrap themselves in blankets or turn up the heat. They can't bundle up in sweaters and scarves. They can't make soup or hot chocolate, but animals have their own ways of keeping warm, adapting to the environment. When it comes to surviving external, is that right?
Extreme.
Cold. No animal is better adapted than the polar bear. The polar bear is the largest of the 8, I don't know that word.
You try it.
Speckle?
Species.
Or kinds of bears. Polar bears live only in very cold climates, like the Arctic region. The word Arctic tells you that the polar bear's environment is icy cold. In the winter, temperatures can drop to minus 50 degrees. As if that's not enough reason to shiver, polar bears also spend a great deal of time in the icy Arctic Ocean. Polar bears are the largest, what's that word?
You try it.
Predators? On land, they mainly hunt and eat seals, and because seals are usually found in the ocean, polar bears are often in or near the ocean too. They are excellent swimmers. There never seems to be enough space provided for the unique and creative things that readers do. So you may have to squeeze the sequence of events in between the pre-printed words. And, as you might imagine, you can never be sure where the sequence of appeals and tolls will occur. It's unique to every reader. You've been learning about the coding of reading records. If you wish to review any of the information you've learned thus far, simply replay this tutorial. You will need lots of practice with the coding of reading records to increase your speed. You will be able to record more and more information each time you take a reading record. And with a lot of practice, it will become easy and natural for you.